Good day. My name is John Tibbetts. I'm Director General of the Cayman Islands National Weather Service. And today, as we take a look at things, today is September the 10th, and it is regarded as the peak of the hurricane season. Now, the peak of the hurricane season is based upon statistical numbers over the last 100 years. So this is the day in which they usually have the most tropical storms and hurricanes in existence, shall we say. The Cayman Islands National Weather Service recognizes the importance of the day, obviously, and for that matter, we are releasing a public education article to deal with the matter, to explain things more clearly to you. Now, as we get to the peak of the hurricane season, it's important that we take a look at the season and see what's gone on so far in the season. To date, we've had 17 named storms, 5 hurricanes, and 1 major hurricane. So it has been a very active season. In terms of Cayman, the Cayman Islands, we've had 3 tropical storms that have passed nearby us. We have had Tropical Storm Laura that passed 71 nautical miles north of Cayman Brac on August the 24th. For this storm, because of how close it was coming to the sister islands, a tropical storm was issued briefly for it. In terms of the weather impact on us, we had 2.60 inches of rain recorded in Grand Cayman, August the 24th and 25th, and 1.07 inches in Cayman Brac on August the 24th. In terms of wind speeds, we did not get sustained winds of tropical storm force, but we did get wind gusts in that region. The second storm we'd look at would be Tropical Storm Marco, which passed 191 miles to the southwest of Grand Cayman on August the 21st. This system produced 0.99 of an inch measured here in Grand Cayman. Third storm is Tropical Storm Nana that passed 137 nautical miles south of Grand Cayman on September the 2nd, and that one produced 0.21 of an inch. So while we've had some excitement in the season in terms of a number of systems that have passed nearby, none of them have directly impacted the Cayman Islands. Now, if you go back to April and May, when we started talking about the predictions for the hurricane season, Colorado State at that time was looking for 16 named storms, 8 hurricanes, and 4 major hurricanes. So in terms of the total named storms, you will note that we've already accomplished or we've already had that number formed already. What we've not had formed so far are the hurricanes and the Category 3 or the major hurricanes. And so as we get into the second half of the season, we can potentially expect for a number of major type storms to develop around the area if the forecast is to become accurate. Now, as we look out on today's outlook, we will note that we've got tropical storms Paulette and Rene over in east of the Caribbean, but both moving north of the Caribbean and not forecasted to impact us. We will also note that there are 2 other systems just coming off the coast of Africa that have a fairly good chance that they will form or develop into a tropical systems. Now, these systems are very far away from the Cayman Islands, and so getting alarmed about them right now does not make sense. We need to see exactly where these forecast tracks take them, and you're probably a week away from having to be very, very concerned about these systems. If we were looking at the climatology of of hurricanes, we would note that in the month of August and September, we have a tendency to have the development of what we call Cape Verde storms. And these are storms that form off the west coast of Africa. So at this particular point in the year, the storms forming off the west coast of Africa should be expected. Now, when we get to the month of October, the formation zone for the storms have a tendency to be further towards the west, over the Caribbean and especially the Northwest Caribbean.